صلى الله على محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم.
Chapter on To be unthankful to al-ashir, i.e. the husband. Al-ashir also means the companion. This is narrated by Abu Sa'id on the authority of the Prophet, peace be upon him. Narrated Abdullah bin Abbas, may Allah be pleased with them. During the lifetime of Allah's Messenger, the sun eclipsed. Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, offered the salat, prayer, of the eclipse, and so did the people along with him. He performed a long qiyam, standing posture, during which Surah Al-Baqarah could have been recited. Then he performed a prolonged bowing, then raised his head, and stood for a long time, which was slightly less than that of the first qiyam, and recited Quran. Then he performed a prolonged bowing again, but the period was shorter than the period of the first bowing. Then he stood up and then prostrated. Again he stood up, but this time the period of standing was less than the first standing. Then he performed a prolonged bowing, but of a lesser duration than the first. Then he stood up again for a long time, but for a lesser duration than the first. Then he performed a prolonged bowing, but of a lesser duration than the first. And then again he stood up, and then prostrated, and then finished his salat, prayer. By then the sun eclipse had cleared. The Prophet, peace be upon him, then said, "The sun and the moon are two signs among the signs of Allah, and they do not eclipse because of the death or birth of someone. So when you observe the eclipse, remember Allah. Offer the eclipse salat, prayer." They, the people, said, "O Allah's Messenger, we saw you stretching your hand to take something at this place of yours. Then we saw you stepping backward." He said, "I saw paradise, or paradise was shown to me, and I stretched my hand to pluck a bunch of grapes. And had I plucked it, you would have eaten of it as long as this world exists. Then I saw the hell fire, and I have never seen such a horrible sight as that before. And I saw that the majority of its dwellers were women." The people asked, "O Allah's Messenger, what is the reason for that?" He replies, "Because of their disbelief, ungratefulness." It was said, "Do they disbelieve in Allah? Are they ungrateful to Allah?" He replied, "They are ungrateful to their husbands and ungrateful to al-ihsan, good favors done to them. Even if you do good to one of them all your life, when she sees something not of her liking from you, she will say, 'I have never seen any good from you.'" Narrated Imran, the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "I looked at paradise and saw that the majority of its residents were the poor. And I looked at the hellfire and saw that the majority of its residents were women.